Conversation continues here as Forest Festival is here before you know it. And one of the great events in it is the Goldsborough Creek Christy Armstrong Memorial Event. It's the run that precedes the parade and all the fun things over the weekend. Linda Schrum and Karen Shader here with me. How y'all doing?
We're doing great.
This is
glad
exciting.
to be here.
It is.
Sure.
Ooh, someone's here.
So this is another big run, Saturday morning, June 4th. It's either a 7-mile run or walk, 2-mile run or walk, or the quarter mile for ages 65 and above. And there's also a quarter-mile junior jog, sponsored by the Centennial Guild, which is part of Mason General Hospital's foundation. This is a big deal, and let's talk about it. It's a fun deal.
It's a fun deal. We have to be there a little early in the morning, like at 5:30.
Well, that's
to get set up, but it's okay.
Like that. That's what you're supposed to do on Monday.
It is, and they've done it for how many years?
Oh, I don't know. Quite a few years.
Yeah, long
but
time.
it's a great race. It's a great community event, and we hope that a lot of people will come and join us. So if you haven't registered yet, you can come at any time between 6 and 7 a.m. on Saturday the 4th, and we have open registration that day. And if you've already registered, you just need to show up before 7 o'clock. Going to catch a bus through MTA, and you're going to go out to the Seventh-day Adventist Church. That's where the start is. And the 2-milers will go one direction, and the 7-milers will go the other direction and run into town, down Railroad Avenue, past all of the floats. It's really fun. And by then, people are there to cheer you on.
Cheer you on, yeah. It's always a fun deal seeing the runners come in over the finish line. Linda, who's Christy Armstrong, and what can you tell me about her?
So about 30-some years ago, we formed the Centennial Guild, and Christy was one of our original members. I am too. I think I'm the last one that's still in the guild. But anyway, Christy was a long-time registered nurse up at Mason General Hospital, and she was just everybody's friend. She was the sweetest person, and we all talked to her about our health concerns, and everybody at the hospital loved her. They still remember her, but she unfortunately died a few years ago. It was a big surprise to all of us, and we decided we wanted to dedicate our race from then on to her. So you'll see her picture down there. We have it on an easel, and you can say hi to Christy.
How'd you get involved with this, Karen?
I had a friend who suggested I get involved with it, so I've been involved, I think, the last 9 years. 10 years. So I joined the guild right after Chrissy passed away. So I unfortunately never got to meet her, which I was very sad because she sounded like such a wonderful person. So it's kind of, I love doing it because I love helping anything out in the community. And the race is one of my favorite things to do. So I'm the cheerleader on the bus. I tell all the runners and the walkers what they're to expect when we get out to the church. And then I'm always there at the finish line to hand them their water bottles and say, way to go, and give that last minute encouragement.
For sure.
Because there's some of them are just dragging.
Oh, yeah.
And so we get a whole line of us at the finish line, so we get to help them, cheer them over.
And Christy, you're going to give out the awards this year.
Karen is, yes, I am in the trophies.
Karen, yeah.
Yes.
I know. In Christy's honor, I'll do it all. But yes, I'll be doing all that. So we've got raffle prizes, and then we've got prizes for the first, second, and third.
For those doing the 7-mile, either the walk or the run, what's the route there? It's out Shelton Springs Road?
Shelton Valley.
Shelton Valley.
Right. From the Adventist Church, you're going to turn left, and you're going to go around Shelton Valley, back on Deacon Road, and then get on to the road coming into Railroad.
It's a nice, beautiful.
It's a beautiful run. It's really a pretty run, and I know a lot of people like to do it because it is so beautiful.
7 miles is a good pace and a good distance for a lot of folks, either if you are a seasoned runner or new to the sport as well. 7 miles is about a 10K? It's almost a 7.2, I guess, is a 10K, so it's right around there.
So you'll be running, right?
I have to get ready for the parade.
Okay.
You can do both. Oh, you certainly can do both because the grand parade doesn't start till
11:30.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hey, and I just want to make sure people realize if you want to do the 7-mile walk and just really enjoy the Shelton Valley, you just need to get there earlier because we're going to start the walkers at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And we'll get you out there on the bus, and you will start walking at 7 o'clock so that you are done in plenty of time for the junior parade and all the other activities.
So there are some entry fees for this. You can see it as well on runsignup.com is where you can go. Look for the Goldsborough Creek Run, Walk, or Jog. The prices range between $15 for the junior jog up to $35 for the day of race registration. In addition to kind of the needs to put on this race, where else does the money go help out the Centennial Guild still? Or
Well, yes, some of our proceeds help out with Forest Festival. We give some money to the Hospital Foundation for equipment, but we provide scholarships for people that want to go into nursing.
Very
And we
cool.
decided last night that we were going to award two $5,000 scholarships.
Wow.
Yes.
I know.
We're excited.
We're very excited about doing that.
how many runners traditionally over the years? you guys
We
have?
just had those numbers.
We were talking about it last night. In 2019, we had 150 runners. We're right at about 100 right now, but we usually get quite a few on day of
Day of
race
sign-ups.
registration.
Well, it's going to be a good time to start. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning is a great time if you're getting out there on the runs before it gets too warm in the day.
Exactly.
And some great opportunities to see the sights as you run through and continue on and help honor and continue to honor the memory of Christy Armstrong. And, well, the Goldsborough Creek Run has just been going on for a really long time, and it's just a great part of Forest Festival. And then, Karen, you're going to be running next year, though, right?
Oh, heavens, no. I like being cheerleader, more importantly.
Linda, I mean, what keeps you coming back? If you say you're one of the longest serving Centennial Guild members, what keeps you coming back to just helping out?
I love Shelton. I love Mason County, and I just like doing things that are going to benefit this community. So
We're special. It's a special community.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. The 2022 Goldsborough Creek Christy Armstrong Memorial Event, the run that we know and love around the community, Saturday, June 4th, the morning of the parade and all the other great Forest Festival festivities. You can learn more on the Forest Festival website. You can learn more about the Centennial Guild at masongeneral.com. And then runsignup.com will have links to get your run registration going for the Goldsborough Creek. That's probably the easiest way to search for that on there.
that's
Yes.
true.
Yes.
Linda, good to
Exactly.
see you. Karen,
Thank
good
you.
to see you.
Oh, nice
Thanks
to
for
see
coming
you.
in.
Thank you very much.